She was the teen star who seemed untouchable. Her hit song Johnny Angel beat out the Beatles. She starred in 3 films alongside Elvis Presley. And she lit up America's TV screens as Mary Stone on the Donna Reed Show. But behind the glamour, Shelley Fabares was quietly fighting for her life. In 1994, everything came crashing down. She fell through a hole in her floor, shattering nearly every rib on her left side. But what doctors discovered afterward was even more devastating. Her liver was silently failing. Her only chance at survival? A transplant. And for 22 agonizing months, she waited, not knowing if she would live or die. Born in 1944 in Santa Monica, California, Shelley grew up surrounded by showbiz. Her aunt, Nanette Fabares, was a Broadway legend. And by age 3, Shelley was already modeling. With her timeless charm and youthful look, she quickly landed roles throughout childhood. By 14, she became a household name on the Donna Reed Show. But it wasn't just acting. Off-screen, she formed a real-life bond with Donna Reed, who became like a second mother to her. Then came a surprising twist. Producers pushed Shelley into singing, even though she openly admitted she couldn't. With Heavy Echo masking her voice, Johnny Angel soared to number 1 in 1962 and sold over 1 million copies. Almost overnight, Shelley became a pop sensation. But fame came with pressure. Filming 39 episodes a year left her exhausted. Through 5 grueling years, she left the show, officially to attend college but truly to reclaim her life and breathe again. Then, Hollywood went quiet until Elvis called. Between 1965 and 1967, Shelley starred in 3 Elvis Presley films, Girl Happy, Spin Out, and Clambake. Chemistry between them was immediate. Shelley's sweet innocence balanced Elvis's bold charisma, making them fan favorites. By the time Clambake began filming, Elvis was no longer the vibrant star he once was. He had gained weight, grown disillusioned with his roles, and was frustrated with his career. A studio executive ordered him to slim down, pushing him toward the diet pills that would later haunt his life. Shelley wasn't just another co-star, she became a trusted confidant. In quiet trailer conversations, Elvis opened up to her about things he shared with no one else, including his plans to marry Priscilla Beaulieu. Their connection was deep but strictly platonic. In a Hollywood era filled with fake romances, their friendship was something rare. Shelley later said Elvis never had to perform around her, and that honesty built real trust. But while her bond with Elvis lasted, Shelley's career momentum faded. Her wholesome image, so beloved in the 50s and 60s, didn't fit a world now consumed by Vietnam and cultural upheaval. Audiences wanted grit, not charm. Shelley later admitted she was too afraid to reinvent herself, and that fear cost her roles. Still, she pressed on, slowly rebuilding her career through guest appearances on shows like Daniel Boone Medical Center and The Rockford Files, where she impressed as a sharp, complex character linked to a multi-million-dollar embezzlement. Despite her efforts, many still saw her as Mary Stone. But in her personal life, everything changed when she reconnected with actor Mike Farrell in 1982. Both had gone through divorces. What began as a casual coffee date blossomed into deep love. They married in a quiet ceremony in 1984. Their life together was modest but filled with peace. Then, in 1989, Shelley landed a role that would redefine her career, Christine Armstrong in the hit sitcom Coach. Nearly 200 women auditioned for the part, but producer Barry Kemp believed in Shelley. The show started off slowly but exploded in popularity after being paired with Roseanne. While tensions occasionally arose between her and co-star Craig T. Nelson, they pushed through, eventually building strong on-screen chemistry. Shelley's performance earned her 2 Emmy nominations. But just as things were going right, tragedy struck again. In 1994, Shelley fell through a weak section of flooring in her home, breaking every rib on her left side. During recovery, doctors ran routine blood tests and found something alarming. Her liver enzymes were dangerously high. 4 years, medication managed the issue. But her energy declined sharply. Some days she slept up to 20 hours. Then, in early 1999, her body gave out. She suffered a massive esophageal bleed and was rushed to Cedars-Sinai. Her liver was failing. A transplant was her only hope. That April, she was added to the transplant list. For nearly 2 years, 22 long months, she waited. Each time her pager went off, she felt a glimmer of hope, only to face heartbreak when it wasn't her match. Her health deteriorated. At times, she couldn't even get out of bed for a glass of water. Then, just after midnight on October 23, 2000, the call came. Dr. John Vierling delivered the words that changed everything. "We have your liver." Cause of her condition was autoimmune hepatitis. Her own immune system had been attacking her liver. Transplant saved her life, but recovery was grueling. There were setbacks, emotional trauma, and overwhelming fatigue. Through it all, Mike Farrell was by her side. Shelley called him her rock, saying she wouldn't have survived without his unwavering support. She never forgot the weight of that second chance. Someone had to lose a loved one for her to live. While she never publicly spoke about her donor, her gratitude was endless. "I'm a different person," she said later. "What I care about, how I see life, it's all changed." But Shelley's journey didn't stop there. In the 1980s, her mother Elsa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Before the disease took full hold, Elsa quietly supported medical research. She passed away in 1992 after a long decline. Rather than let grief consume her, Shelley found purpose. Even before her mother's death, she began working with the Alzheimer's Association. From 1998 to 2004, she testified before Congress multiple times, calling for more funding and public awareness. Her advocacy helped boost federal research funding from just $38 million in 1996 to over $500 million by 2001. Shelley once said, "I love being an actress, but this work? I think it's what I'm supposed to be doing on this planet."